put a stress that I need to always be perfect? Is it because I feel a pressure that I need to just always show up at my best self? And let me tell you, you will show up as your best self if you just gonna be yourself. And if somebody wants to judge you, then be it. But if you're showing up with true a level of being genuine, like think about it, you hosting a party, you did your best, you ordered the best food, you maybe even hired people that sharing our hors d'oeuvres, maybe you set up a cleaning crew after, and just by doing so, you already should give yourself so much credit for doing and organizing a holiday, because organizing a holiday is a lot on you. And this was actually the topic, guys. So we literally dived in deeper and start thinking, why do we stress like this when we feel like don't belong? Welcome to a new episode of the Eva Eckert podcast. I am Eva Eckert. I am your host. I am a Polish immigrant with a big heart, strong accent, as you can hear, kick-ass husband, and 2 amazing kids. American entrepreneur sharing an incredible mission to inspire women around the world to take bold action towards their dreams, passions, and desires so their life becomes more meaningful and fulfilled. I believe that the best superhero of your unique purpose is inside all of you, all of us, and we should share it with the world to make the world a better place. I hope that this episode will help you finally discover the power of self-belief, self-motivation, so you can stop making the excuses and create the life you truly desire and deserve to have by being the upgraded version of you. Welcome to the show, guys. Today we're going to be discussing the stress-free holidays. So I hope that you're going to get a lot of value in today and you're going to stay with me in this busy time of the year. So yes, we're approaching holidays. We're approaching the end of the year. And what really stressing you out? Is it the shopping that you need to do? Is it the unrealistic expectations that you might have? Is it feeling like lack of time? Is it maybe stressing you out the fact that you need to go to parties that you really don't want to attend, or maybe, family dynamics, or maybe it's financial stress that you need to spend the money on things that really you don't have the money for. It can be a lot of different reasons. And during my coaching, and we've been discussing this many times during my coaching, either it's one-on-one or group coaching, and we always talk about the preparations. Women especially talk about the preparations because we host parties. And just even recently at my power lunch, the same topic showed up. The same topic showed up that it really made us think, and we come up with some great ideas. So I wanted to share with you. It's like, if you are a host of the party, what can stress you out? Besides just hosting the party, besides organizing the party, besides, getting the food in order, maybe sending invitations, what else? Can actual party itself stress you? Is because maybe you're hosting this party for a group of people that are completely outside your league. You think this way, that are outside of your league. And what I mean by that is maybe you're hosting them for people from just different groups. Like maybe, you are a stay-at-home mom and you're hosting an event for lawyers, or maybe people that achieved financial success, maybe financial advisors, just someone that is completely from, I would say, not a different world, but just different group, because you stay at home with your kids. So this was actually a topic of our recent power lunch that I hosted here. And we've been discussing is why is like that people feel like this, because they stress about like really having conversations, especially if you are a host and you, like I said, you stay at home mom, and maybe they, what you think they achieved some success. So now what I decided is to reverse everything and flip the situation. How would you feel if you would be surrounded, for instance, by stay-at-home moms, and then you would go to a person who really works full-time? For instance, the lawyer that's hosting the party, but you guys are stay-at-home moms. Do you think that the lawyer would not feel great surrounded by all the moms? Probably yes, because you would have the same topics to talk about, right? So when we have the same topics to talk about, it makes us feel connected. It makes us feel like we belong. It makes us feel like we fit in. So you always have to like flip the situation, flip the whole scenario, and also ask yourself a question. Why am I stressing? Is it because I'm trying to perform at my best? Is it because I put a stress that I need to always be perfect? Is it because I feel a pressure that I need to just always show up at my best self? And let me tell you, you will show up as your best self if you just gonna be yourself. And if somebody wants to judge you, then be it. But if you're showing up with true a level of being genuine, like think about it, you hosting a party, you did your best, you ordered the best food, you maybe even hired people that sharing the our hors d'oeuvres, maybe you set up a cleaning crew after, and just by doing so, you already should give yourself so much credit for doing and organizing a holiday, because organizing a holiday is a lot on you. And this was actually the topic, guys. So we literally dived in deeper and start thinking, why do we stress like this when we feel like don't belong? Is it because it's in your head again? You feel like you don't belong because these people maybe know each other. These people have topics to talk about. So how can you overcome this? Well, just ask open questions. Just ask open questions that actually allow this person to speak about themselves. What are their interests? What are their hobbies? What has been their recent victory in this month? You know, what has been the biggest struggle? Obviously, you don't want to always start with struggles. You want something with a good vibe, right? You want to connect with the person and get to know them. And people love talking about themselves, so they will tell you. And don't stress. Again, give yourself, before even the event, make sure that you looking good, that you're feeling great, that you have a great energy, and welcome everybody with a big smile. And what I told recently to my coaching client is, because she's been hosting parties, and last year she got so stressed out because she was doing everything herself. And this is what stressed her out. So this year, we actually got into a plan that she's not going to be doing everything herself. She hired a cleaning crew. She hired a crew that was actually setting up the whole facility, her house. She hired a crew that was actually serving the food. So those are the steps. And then she was able finally to enjoy it. Because look, when you already host the party, and you do so much, and then after, when everybody leaves and you are left with all of this by yourself, no wonder that you feel stressed and overwhelmed. So try to delegate, try to write it down. What are the things that actually make me happy about creating an event? Maybe is setting up, maybe is buying food, maybe is just sending out the invitation. Maybe just the part of organizing it all is great, but you really hate cleaning, serving, making sure that everybody has the food. Maybe you just need some help. And then just with a green color, underline the activities that you really enjoy and highlight in a red marker the activities that you absolutely hate. And then you can delegate them. Find out who is in your family would be interested in doing so. Maybe your kids, maybe you have friends, maybe you need to outsource and hire someone. So whatever they might be, just try to eliminate certain things and it's going to be much easier. So that was number one. Number two, what I've realized is that nobody really talk about it, because I was researching too what stresses us during holidays. It was that they didn't mention how people are stressed about the fact, really after the holidays, that they gain 5 to even 15 pounds during holidays. Maybe what you're stressed about is the fact that you go to these parties and you eat food that is really not making you feel better. So how about before the party, the solution would be, drink a protein shake, eat a meal before the party, grab a protein bar, be prepared, even bring a protein shake with you to the party. Maybe when people actually drinking alcohol and you are not a drinker, maybe ask for seltzer. And the other thing is that a lot of times when we feel pressure, we feel like, okay, now I got to do it because people tell me to do so. No, like become assertive and say, no, thank you. I'm going to choose this and that. And let me tell you, so many times during holidays, me and my husband would set up something like, okay, during this holiday, we're not eating crap, we're not doing anything bad. And let me tell you, we would go to parties and we would go usually with full stomach, so we wouldn't touch anything. It was the best solution, because sometimes when you go to the party, you don't know what they're going to be serving. So we've run into situations like that we did not know what they would be serving, and we would be starving for this few hours. So we would have to just drink a lot of water, and we ended up not eating anything because this was the promise that we made ourselves. And we know how we feel when we keep our promise, right? We feel great. We feel energized. We feel confident. So if you set yourself up like this, you're setting yourself up for success. And those are the really great tips that you can do. So remember that. Eat before the party, grab some protein shake, grab some protein bar before the party, and simply be assertive and say no many times. What other things can stress you out? Maybe it's just the overwhelm with choosing what you can wear. The best idea is to have 2 to 3 outfits if you have a lot of holiday parties, and kind of match the shoes with it, match the jewelry with it, and plan it ahead of time. Put it on you and see how you feel. That's for at least me, because I've gotten outfits, and for certain, I would say events, I would put them on and like, I don't feel it today. I don't feel like wearing this today. So make sure that you're wearing something that makes you feel good, that actually energizes you instead of bringing you down. Other thing is people stress about the shopping, right? If you're stressing about the shopping and what you should be getting for people, let me tell you, open up and download the Google Keep Notes on your phone. It's such a great app. It's a free app. You can create the check boxes, write the list of every single person that you need to buy the gifts for, and write explanation of the gift, what you need to buy for them. Now, when you purchase these gifts, click on the check boxes. They immediately are being kind of crossed off, but they're not being deleted from the list. So that means that next year you can create another list. Actually, the list is created and you can see what you bought for this person. Another great way to create even better organization for yourself is creating a Google Doc document. That's all. Google Doc is so easy. You put a person's name, you put the year at the top, you put what you bought for them every single year, year after year. You can see what you bought for them. This is the easiest way. And then you keep yourself organized. And this way you don't need to really worry, did I buy them the same gift? Am I buying them the same gift? Did it happen that I bought them the same gift already? I'm not sure. Did I buy them the same book or not? This is the best way of keeping yourself organized, guys. So again, Google Doc, create a list of people, put the year at the top, put what you bought, and listen. Spend 2 to 3 hours buying stuff at one time. Like, do it once and that's it. Obviously, if you couldn't purchase something, then you gotta maybe go out there or go online again. But try to do everything at the same moment. Don't spread it. Just designate on your calendar. Okay, I'm buying this. I'm spending this and this amount of money. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm crossing off every single person that I bought it for, and it's much easier. then what else you can do? Well, I would say that you can probably that's what I at least what I did with my coaching clients. That's what I'm just trying to think that's what I did with my coaching clients, and it really helped me because this way I remember what I bought for them. So I put their name, this is exactly like I told you, in Google Drive, and I made these notes, and each year I'm adding something. What else you can do to really make sure that you're getting the right gift is writing down what the person loves. You can ask them questions before, like what is their interest, what is their hobby, what is their favorite color, what is their favorite book, do they have their favorite book? I mean, there is endless possibilities, so you can get actually something that a person wants. And maybe what do they need this year? Because sometimes we're getting people gifts that they absolutely don't need and don't want. What do they need? And then get it. So guys, I hope that you're gonna have a stress-free holiday season. That what I give you right now, the tips to get less stress, get actually organized, stay fit. And that's why I want to take a moment and a break and give you something special. So at the end of this episode, right at the top, there will be something pinned for you. And it will be an amazing PDF format for you, PDF that it will allow you to stay fit during holidays, that you will gain 0 pounds by following these simple steps. And this is my gift to you. So I wanted to take a break and do this for you. And guys, overall, it's like you got to take a deep breath in, because breath is life. When you stress, you seems like tense and you can't breathe. So take your time, take a deep breath in, slow down so you can speed up, so you can be organized, focused, don't be distracted, and do one thing at a time. And I promise you, you're going to have amazing results and you're going to feel great for this holiday season. And again, remember that you do your best. I think if you're showing up with excellence and showing up with service and showing up, oh my God, I do my best, I think that's what it's all about. I think you just need to know that you showing up with your best self. And I think this will raise your confidence because you know how much you've done, not what other people say about you. You know the truth always. And that's all. So guys, again, I hope that you enjoyed this episode. Please like, share, subscribe, because when I look at my analytics of this YouTube channel, I've realized that 99% you guys are still not subscribed to my YouTube channel. And as I was thinking, I inspire women, but I also inspire many men. So just the fact that I coach women doesn't mean that you guys are not getting some good tips from these shows. So please like, comment, and share. And again, remember that the superhero is within you. You just need to rediscover it. May your passion and curiosity be endless. May your enthusiasm be infectious. And may your final outcome be of service to others. Each of us makes the difference in the universe. I make mine, and the universe is awaiting you. No excuses.